Oh God, it's so good. Yo, what up? We back. We chilling. 𝘗𝘀𝘀𝘍 here, back with another reaction. Today we're reacting to some more Kendrick Lamar. We're gonna do Pride and we're gonna do Humble. So, as a lot of you guys know, I've already reacted to Humble. I did the music video, and that was kind of what got me into doing this album. But Pride and Humble, I feel like they kind of go together. And I'm going through all of the album. And doing two videos at the time, so I didn't want to break that. So it'll be like a reaction to Pride and then a review of Humble, and this will be the first time I've went into one song already kind of knowing what to expect. But as y'all know, with Kendrick Lamar songs, it's not like you can listen to it 5 or 6 times and hear different things. So yeah, without further ado, we're just going to start out with Pride and then we're going to do Humble. So let's hop right into it.
Love's gonna get you killed.
Ooh.
But pride's gonna be the death of you and you and me and you and you and you and me and you and you and you.
That sounds so good. Oh my God. Okay, wait, one more time.
Love's gonna get you killed.
Oh God, it sounds so good. That sounds so fucking good, y'all. Bruh. I like this so much. It is just lighting my fucking feel-good receptors all up. I love I love his singing. I like this shit. And the way that he does it, he adds layers to it, and he just makes it sound different. I think this kind of goes back to a lot of the music I listen to. Whenever I hear a new song from a band for the first time, a lot of times it doesn't stick with me unless it sounds different. But there's got to be something about the song that just particularly sounds good for me to, like, the first time I hear it, go, "Oh, dude, oh, it's so good." This is one of those songs. It sounds so good, and he's hitting, like, he can sing. Like, he's hitting those little vibratos in his voice when he's saying "I care." Oh my God, it sounds so good. Oh.
Hell-raising, well-chasing, new worldly possessions, flesh-making, spirit-breaking, which one would you lessen?
The better part, the human heart, you love them or dissect them.
Happiness or flashiness, how do you serve the question? See, in the perfect world, I would be perfect world.
I don't trust people enough beyond their surface world.
Bro, this is so deep, y'all. His lyrics, they're so good. Like, this is the thing. They sound good. I don't see anything that stands out like that's crazy. It just has this deep meaning to it. I'm going to go back and look at some of the lyrics, but happiness or flashiness, how do you serve the question? See, in a perfect world, I would be perfect world. Oh.
I don't love people enough to put my faith in man. I put my faith in these lyrics, hoping I make a band. I understand I ain't perfect, I probably won't come around. This time I might put you down, last time I ain't give a f***. I still feel the same now, my feelings might go numb. You're dealing with cold thumb, I'm willing to give up a leg and arm to show empathy from.
Oh, there's one thing I want to look up. He said, I wonder what cold thumb is. That's one. Let's see. It says, last time I ain't give a fuck. I still feel the same now. My feelings might go numb. You're dealing with cold thumb. This is one of prime examples of exemplifying pride in an argument or confrontation, Kendrick believes he was right and would not back down from it, even if he was wrong. This is because he felt too proud to be wrong. Cold thumb refers to ignoring someone's text. Oh, I didn't know that. Sort of giving someone the cold shoulder. I'd never heard that term before. Okay, well, we know what cold thumb means now.
Parties and functions are you and yours. A perfect world, you probably live another 24. I can't fake humble just cause your is insecure. I can't fake humble just cause your is insecure.
See, and I like that. So he's bringing, and this is the thing, he's like already given like, what's the word I want to use? Like, a preview into the next song by bringing up humble. I think that's what it sounds like. Sounds like he's bringing up the next song a little bit in this one, and that's pretty clever. Oh God, it's so good.
In another life, I surely was
Whoa, wait! Before we get, let me just bask in this for a second. It sounds so good, y'all. This fucking chorus has got me fucked up. It's so good. Like, it's just, I don't know, man. There's something about some good harmonies that just, and I've talked about this so many times, and he is like, it's crazy that like this is a completely different genre of music than what I typically listen to, but the fundamentals of the things that I like are all there. It doesn't matter if he's putting the words in a different way, or there's not the specific instruments that are usually in the songs that I listen to. This has got a lot of the elements of shit that I just love about music. It's so good.
maybe I wasn't there. Maybe I wasn't there. Maybe I wasn't there.
We gotta talk about that bass riff that just happened. Doom, 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 doom. Hold on. God.
Now in a perfect world, I probably won't be insensitive. Cold as December, but never remember what winter did. I wouldn't blame you for mistakes I made or the bed I laid. Seems like I point the finger just to make a point nowadays. Smiles and cold stares, the temperature goes there. Indigenous disposition, feel like we belong here. I know the walls, they can listen, I wish they could talk back.
I really like the contrast between the way he's doing the chorus, because it sounds like he's getting way up in the registers for the chorus, and then for the verses, his voice is just, I don't want to say like it's flat, because it's not really flat. He's got a little bit of inflection to it, but he's getting down there. He's getting it low.
The hurt becomes repetition, the love almost lost that. Sick venom in men and women overcome with pride. A perfect world is never perfect, only filled with lies. Promises are
Bruh! Okay. Sick venom in men and women. I can't even say it. I don't know how he sings it. Sick venom in men and women overcome with pride. A perfect world is never perfect, only filled with lies. This dude is a fucking genius. Like, he's like a lyrical wordsmith. Like, Jesus Christ.
broken and more resentment come alive. Race barriers make inferior you and I. See, in a perfect world, I choose faith over riches. I'll choose work over. I'll make schools out of prison. I'll take all the religions and put them all in one service, just to tell them we ain't, but he's been perfect, world.
Oh, it's so good. I can't take credit for the term lyrical wordsmith. That was from a fucking episode of South Park when Kanye, it was the one about Kanye. He said that about himself, and that's always been something that I thought was an interesting thing. But I only like say that about people of like that are actually. I don't listen to Kanye. I've heard a couple of songs by him over the years, but I just wanted to let y'all know that I can't take credit for that term, but it rings fucking true for Kendrick Lamar. This dude is so talented when it comes to writing this stuff. I mean, the way that he does these lyrics, I can't imagine sitting down and coming up with this stuff. Period. Like. It's unreal. It's unreal how talented this guy is. It's insane. I'm struggling to get through this one. This just sounds so good. I want to live in this song. I want it to just fucking that chorus. I want it to just be inside of my brain and just play all day. Like, God, it sounds so good. And let me see what this me I wasn't taught to care but share. In another life I surely was there. Me I wasn't taught to share but care. I care. Okay, so let me see what it's. God, there's a long explanation for this. Okay, it says these lyrics and medley were actually written by Anna Wise while working with Steve Lacy. However, Kendrick reached out about using the lyrics. Oh, okay, so is this from a different song then? Or Anna spoke about the collaboration during the interview with Complex in April of 2017, saying, but for Pride, it really was interesting because I didn't even write them for him. I wrote them. I wrote that in a session with Steve Lacy, where just him and I were together. Kendrick and I have been able to meet up and work. I sent him a little, voice memos. I'm always sending him little things just to be inspired by. But what does it mean, though? Often when I write, I allow the stream of consciousness to come out, and I sing whatever comes out. Okay, so this is Anna again. But what is this? Okay, here we go. It should be noted that when the chorus is sung, both Anna Wise and Kendrick space and drag out the lyrics to give it more effect. Okay, I can feel the effect. Kendrick is using Anna's lyrics here, which allude to the common saying, sharing is caring, to relay that he cares about himself and others, but cannot bring himself to share what he has, whether it's his wealth, advice, personal history, or possibly his position in the music industry, all to maintain his own happiness over flashiness, potentially. Bro, these lyrics are so, he writes his shit in such a way that it's, I don't know, I have no words. It's so good. There's so much thought that goes into it, and I love that. I love it whenever people take time to plan their stuff out and make their songs mean something.
Maybe I wasn't there. Maybe I wasn't there.
Oh, it's so good. Oh. That bass, though, was killing it. Killing it. All right. All right, let me get into the about. That song sounds so good, y'all. Sounds so good. All right, let me look at the about real quick and see what it says, because this is the thing. Nothing particularly stood out for me to be like, oh, yeah, this sounds like Pride because of these. It all just sounds like he's talking about stuff that has to do with Pride. So this isn't one of his songs where I'm like, oh, you know what, I think it's about this. It says, Pride is an introspective track that continues the album's strong religious themes. Consider Proverbs 11:2. When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with humble is wisdom. So yeah, this is already alluding to the next song. Kendrick delves deep into his own pride and his recognition as one of the best rappers alive, causing tension between his ideals and his actions. The vocal pitch varies from high to low throughout the song, which reflects the contrast between his ideals and his actions. Oh, okay. So is the chorus his ideals and the verses his actions? Damn, dude, that's so fucking deep, y'all. Pride is often considered the original and most serious of the 7 deadly sins. It is the direct perversion of the humility that makes humans more godlike. The stark contrast between Pride's beat and Humble's beat is very intentional. Pride has a very soft-spoken humble beat, while Humble's beat is bombastic and in your face, each instrumental paradoxically contrasting the topic of their respective songs. That is insane. Okay, so basically Pride was written to sound more humble, and Humble was written to sound more prideful. That's fucking genius. Listen, I know y'all are telling me Good Kid, Mad City and To Pimp a Butterfly are like his best album. I don't know how you do better. Like, this is so fucking good. Like, the way that he's doing these, the songs sound good. They have good meanings behind them. They're like deep and make you think. I'm ready, man. I'm ready. I'm ready to get into the next albums. I obviously want to finish this one up. This album's been great, but y'all are hyping the other ones up so much that the anticipation is killing me. So let me get Humble pulled up. Now, like I said before, I've already reacted to this song, but this will be us listening to it again. So let's do Humble. And I'm just going to do the song. And let's pull up the lyrics. All right, let's see. Humble. So I remember really liking, this was a pretty good song. I wasn't crazy about the chorus. Like, after I've heard some of his other stuff and his singing, the Humble chorus is like, I mean, it's okay. Like, it definitely isn't, it doesn't stand out. I can't even talk anymore. It definitely doesn't stand out like some of his other songs do with their choruses. So let me get it pulled up and try not to let it play before I can click on the button. There we go.
Nobody pray for me. It been a day for me. Yeah. Hey, I remember syrup sandwiches and crime allowances, finessing on them with some counters, but now I'm counting this.
Yeah, and this one has just the feeling is completely different. God, he's already starting us out. I remember, brah, he's talking about them syrup sandwiches, man. I remember them struggle meals. I remember when I was a kid, dude, I used to love fucking like the cheap sandwich. I would make peanut butter and honey. Shit was good as fuck. Now, I've never had a syrup sandwich, but I remember. So I won't get too deep into it, but a little bit of backstory on me. My grandma actually raised me. I didn't have a grandpa. My parents wasn't around. It was literally my grandma raising me and my 2 sisters, and she was in her like 70s. Like it had to have been rough. Anyways, all we had to live off of was her the Social Security and food stamps. And I remember, man, it got rough a couple of times, and we were eating fucking like toast with jelly on it for like the last couple of days of the month. So I've definitely been there for the struggle meals, man.
Parmesan with my accountant lips. In fact, I'm down in this. You say with my boo babe tastes like Kool-Aid for the analyst. Girl, I can buy your Westie world with my base stuff. I know that it's good. Won't you sit it on my taste buds? I get way too petty once you let me do the extras. Pull up on your block and break it down. We playing Tetris.
God.
PM to the AM phone. Eat a
Pull up on your block, then break it down. We play in Tetris. He's so clever with his lyrics. I can't get over. Like, I don't. It's so good. It's so good. I just don't. There's a lot of songs. Like, I mean, I've listened to so much different music, and whenever people write clever shit, it means something to me. It just means something when someone takes the time to come up with like just little clever things.
Your per diem, you just gotta hate them funk. If I quit your BM, I still rock Mercedes funk. If I quit this season, I still be the greatest funk. My left stroke just went viral. Right stroke put a baby in a spiral. Soprano C, we like to keep it on the high note. It's levels to it, you and I know. Tell them be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble.
So yeah, I remember the chorus. It sounds good. It's nothing compared to like the chorus that we just listened to for Pride. Like, bruh, this don't got shit on that. In my opinion, this is my opinion. That's just the way I feel. This doesn't sound bad. It's kind of catchy. I like the fucking I guess it's a keyboard or a piano that's doing the dun 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 dun. I like that.
Humble. Sit down. Be 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 humble. Sit down.
I do like whatever the fuck that noise is that's happening. That sounds pretty good to me. That dun dun dun.
Who that thinking that he frontin' on that man? Get the off my stage, I'm the same man. Get the off my, that ain't right. I make a play blowing up your whole life. I'm so sick and tired of the Photoshop. Show me something natural like Afro with your pride. Show me something natural, I wanna feel some stretch marks.
Bruh, I didn't even realize he had showed me something natural like Afro and Richard Pryor. Bro, Richard Pryor is one of the greatest fucking comedians to ever exist, dude. He was so good. Like, I really liked his stuff. Like, I like the reference here to him.
Still take you down right on your mama couch in polo socks. Hey, this is way too crazy. Hey, you do not amaze me. Hey, I blew cool from ACA. Obama just page me. Hey, I don't fabricate it. Hey, most of y'all be faking. Hey, I stay modest about it. Hey, she elaborated. Hey, this that great poupon, that AV on that TED Talk.
Great poupon. Oh God, it's so funny. It's so funny.
My soul speak, you let the meds talk. Ay, if I kill it, it won't be the alcohol. Ay, I'm the realest, after all. Tell them be humble.
Bruh, so yeah, it's actually interesting. Throughout the song, and you can the way that it goes back and forth with Pride, or how it intermingles with the song Pride. I mean, I know a lot of you guys in the comments was helping me out about what humble meant, who he was telling to be humble, but it's like a lot of these lyrics are not humble at all. Like, he's just throwing that shit up in their face, man. I like it. Okay. Oh God, these songs are so good, y'all. I really like this artist so much.
Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Tell them sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble. Sit down. Be humble.
I mean, it sounds pretty good. This is the thing. I don't like choruses where, and this is actually kind of interesting because with Kendrick Lamar, his stuff is usually in depth and like there's a lot of meaning. This is just the same words over and over again, which is fine. It sounds good. It's whatever. Personally, I don't like choruses that do that. I like it whenever they're able to write, creatively and add, layers. And this is like the only thing that's like simplistic. I think this is the only song that I've listened to that I can think of where the chorus is just is simplistic, I guess. It's got a really good beat. I like the keyboard. I like that high note that keeps getting hit. But this is an example of like something that I'm I'm not crazy about. Now don't crucify me for this. I want to make sure I'm honest with you guys. It sounds good, but I don't know. It's like there's whenever I'm enjoying this, my brain's going, it's missing something. It's not enough, and I think it's because it's just the same thing that's being repeated over and over.
Sit down.
All right, let's look at the about again. Let's see. And I don't remember if I had started looking at the abouts whenever I did this. I don't think so. So let me pull this up and have a look real quick and see what it says. Humble is about. So on the ironically braggadocious track, it literally says braggadocious. I've never heard that word, let alone read it. Kendrick Lamar challenges his competition. It was released a week after his first promotional single, The Heart Part 4, with a music video directed by Dave Meyers and the Little Homies. The Little Homies, I like that. That's a fucking good name. I like that shit. It featured religious imagery mixed with the urban life, such as Kendrick in priest robes, and a moving reenactment of Leonardo da Vinci's The Last Supper, juxtaposing this with the concept of humanity in the chorus. Okay. On the religious note, the song could also be a reference to James chapter 4, verse 7. So humble yourselves before God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. Interesting. Okay, Mike Will produced the beat. It features a deep piano riff with the banging 808 bass line. The style of production is a departure from the sound of Kendrick's previous jazz-influenced project, To Pimp a Butterfly. It seems to influence the character 𝘵𝘩𝘢𝘵 theme song from the popular comedy. Oh, really? Bro, I fucking love Friday. That's like Friday and Next Friday. Those are two of my favorite movies. I wasn't crazy about the Friday After Next. It was okay. I mean, it had Cat Williams in it, so it was pretty funny. I think Friday was the best one though, because it had Debo in it. Or no, it had Smokey in it. So it seems to reference the character Debo's theme song from the popular comedy movie Friday. Kendrick is also shown riding through the neighborhood on his bicycle in the music video, similar to Debo. Oh, really? Similar to Debo and Friday. I didn't even think about that. That makes sense. Okay. Song debut number 2 in the Billboard. Okay, so that's just talking more about the song, how it did. Interesting. So the main overall, I mean, I read a lot there, but just to recap, it says it brags about being humble, and he challenges his competition. It's interesting. I like that. I mean, this song, all of his songs, they're just written so. They're written so well with so much thought put into it and a lot of meaning. It's interesting, and that was something that I pointed out. It sounds like he's bragging about shit and then telling people to be humble. So I like that. I like the irony in that. But yeah, I think we're gonna wrap it up here. That was Pride and Humble. I really liked those. I really like Pride. Like, that shit sounded so good. That chorus, like, we're about to go back and listen to that again. I'm about to fucking, as soon as I get done with this video, that's gonna be on repeat today. So yeah, I don't really know what to say. I really like these. I'm excited to keep going. I'm excited to get to the next albums. You guys keep bringing up Good Kid, Mad City, and To Pimp a Butterfly. So I'm super excited to finally get into those. But yeah, if you like the video, don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to leave a comment. I love getting comments. I literally get up every morning and I go through and I read the comments. I at least read every single one and I react. Sometimes I'm finally getting to the point which I never imagined. Like, I never thought there would be so many comments that it's hard for me to like make time to get through them. But you guys, like, I like it. It's not like, that's not a complaint. That's a, I can't believe this is happening. Like, I can't believe people enjoy my videos enough to leave me so many comments. So I usually try my best to sit down and read through every single one. You guys have taught me so much about this artist, and you guys have been so welcoming and helpful through this whole experience. So I just wanted to give a special thank you to you guys. But like I said, don't forget to leave a like. Don't forget to drop a comment. Sub if you haven't subbed. We're almost at like 2,500 now, which is insane, man. But yeah, and we will see you guys in the next one. Peace.